Hello and welcome to another episode of Fennel and Fig. Today I want to talk about some topics regarding mental health and how it can tie into eating well and eating enough, since it is something that I have always struggled with and I am always trying to learn about ways to cope with in a healthy manner. When I am going through stressful events in my life, I tend to either eat less than I should, or more commonly, I indulge in unhealthy junk food such as packaged snacks or takeout, which in turn makes things worse as this causes me to lose out on nutrition and feel guilty. I get anxious and irritable when I've not eaten enough, or when I have been eating low-quality foods that don't satisfy my nutritional needs. I tend to lose motivation to cook and make healthy meals when my mental health is on the decline, which is what triggers my lazy eating habits. No one is perfect, including myself, and I will be the first to admit that I don't have everything figured out in terms of getting out of a mental health funk or coping with anxiety and depression getting the best of me. I will say, however, that I've gotten much better at recognizing my symptoms and what my body needs to function properly. I have learned a lot and become more aware of what triggers my downfalls and what to do to get myself out of a funk much quicker than I have been able to do in the past. One big thing that has helped me lately in terms of loss of motivation is to make sure to have some healthy, easy, staple foods hanging out in your kitchen that are tasty and easy to prepare. For me, this is usually potatoes. I always love having a bag of potatoes in my fridge because they're super easy to coat with a bit of oil and throw in the oven, plus they have a long shelf life. I will also find that once I do this one simple task of baking a potato, it gives me a bit of a boost to find something extra to add along with it, such as throwing in a side of roasted chickpeas, mashing up an avocado to put on top, or even just throwing some tofu in a pan for a few minutes. Small cooking tasks such as these ease me back into the kitchen and help provide motivation for me to want to prepare nice, wholesome meals. When your mental health is on a decline, it is even more important to get adequate nutrition, as your brain needs vitamins, minerals, proteins, and healthy fats to function and to think clearly. Not eating well on top of already feeling bummed out, anxious, or stressed can just make you feel worse. This is something I always try to be aware of when I'm not feeling my best. When you feel like indulging, balance is key. It is completely okay to eat takeout or a cupcake or some potato chips, but just in moderation. Give yourself those treats if you're feeling down. Just don't forget to eat balanced whole food meals and healthy snacks throughout the day. If you're a stress eater like me, try finding easy snacks you can make at home, such as energy bites, bark, homemade granola bars, or even homemade potato chips. And try to avoid packaged processed foods that are loaded with sugar and unpronounceable ingredients. If you don't have the energy to cook, seek out restaurants with healthy, plant-based foods if possible, as opposed to greasy fries or highly processed foods. My go-to when I'm in need of an easy, delicious takeout meal is a seitan doner from a local vegan restaurant. I also make sure to get a salad as a side instead of fries, just so I know I'm getting a few greens in me. Mental health is complex, and I know there's a lot more to feeling better than just eating a healthy diet. This is just a good starting point if eating is something you struggle with when you are feeling down, as this is one of my main struggles when I'm dealing with my own mental health issues.